Hello, Beez Bladers. Welcome back, and welcome newcomers to the channel. Do you want to see a new Sencut knife? You want to see me take it apart, put it back together, and tell you how I really feel about it? Well, good, excellent, because that's what we're going to do. And we're going to do that right now. Ooh, yeah. Sencut comes in a nice pouch. Got a little pouchy pouch going on, and are we going to unzip? Yep, there we go. This is what you get in. You get a little information, a nice microfiber cloth. Always appreciate those. And, ooh, it's so plush. It's so plush. Are you ready to take it out? Oh, there it goes. It's right there. All right, slow down. This is the Sencut Angelo. Why do I want to say it like that? It's the Angelo or San Angelo. And this one's model number S21003-1, if that means anything to you at all. And ooh, yeah, oh, hold the bus. Texture for days. Look, oh my goodness. There's your texture vision. Oh yeah, that feels really good. This is not going to slip out of your hands. Oh yeah, oh, wait a minute. Hold up. Okay, so 2 for 2. Look at this. Look at the jippy. It's not the small jipping, but guess what? It is stopping my finger right in its tracks. And look at that. Oh, 3 for 3. We have a reversible deep carry pocket clip. And I already know these are comfortable in and out of the pocket. Yes, it's going to carry well. And you can do it right hand or left hand. And it's a flipper. So this is a completely ambidextrous knife. That's what I'm talking about. We'll just take a quick look going all the way around. There's your jimping. A little bit of jimps. And we have some jimping on the liner. And this has ceramic ball bearings, which we're going to see here in a minute because we're going to take it apart anyway. Nice, sturdy stop pin. Oh, hey. Okay. We're Sencut's on a roll. What is this, 4 for 4? Excellent jipping on the flipper tab. Oh, yes. Yes. All right, we ready to see this blade? Oh, wait a minute. No lanyard hole. Okay. All right. Nice and clean looking. If you want to take a screenshot, before I forget, there's this side. And here is this side. All right, now let's check out this blade. Now, I gotta say, I'm totally impressed with Sencut lately. To me, they're doing better than Savini did at this price range. I could be totally wrong, but here we go. Pow, right in the kisser. Ooh, yeah. I've seen this. I've seen it in other people's hands. I've seen pictures of it, but now I've seen it for myself. And would you look at that blade? Yes. It's a tall, flat grind. Mamacita. Check that out. Nice looking swedge. You know, this blade shape, when I see this, I automatically know that's going to be a slicer. The taller, the better. I like that it's not super slender. I already know this is going to be a super slicer. And look at that nice satin finish. Oh, yes. Loving it. The only thing I think that would make this look that much better is if they took the Sencut out and just put the S up here. Everybody knows what Sencut is now. Think of how clean that will look. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. Just going all the way down real quick. I've already showed you the handle. Whoa, wait, whoa. Is that a T8? That looks like a T8. Holy moly. Very nice. Here's this side. Look at that. No branding or anything. This is 9CR18MOV, which is very nice. Very, very nice. Let's see how it does on a piece of paper. Oh, yeah, there we go. Listen. Hear how clean that is? Oh, yes. I mean, it'll curl. It is shaving. Oh, yeah. And how's the fit on this bad boy? Left and right, nothing. Up and down, absolutely solid. And our lockup, around 40%. And are we centered? Yes, we are centered. And look at that tip. Nice looking tip. And the pocket clip, I already know this. I wish they would inset them and then give me some round screw heads. I would rather round screws stick up rather than this part be on top of the G10 because this can catch in your pocket. That's neither here nor there, especially at this price point. But something worth mentioning, whenever you have a pocket clip like this, it can catch, but that's with any knife that has a pocket clip sitting on top of the G10. You can get this in the black or the natural G10 for like 44, 45 bucks. And for I don't even think it's $1 more, you can get the green micarta, which, man, micarta looks really, really nice. But your total length from tip to tip is 7.94 inches. You have a drop point blade with 9CR18 MOV blade steel. Really nice looking satin finish. Your total blade length and sharpen length is 3.48 inches. Blade width at the widest point is 1.04 inches. Your blade stock thickness is 119 thousandths of an inch. 17 thousandths of an inch behind the edge, which is very nice, very nice. You have G10 for your handle material. Your close length is 4.52 inches. Your handle width at the right there in the middle is 0.93 inches. Your close width at the widest point is 1.28 inches. Your handle thickness, less than a half an inch, 0.47 inches. You have a flipper to open it, ceramic ball bearings in the pivot. It's a liner lock, reversible deep carry, baby. It has T8 body screws and T6 for your clip. And this is the Sencut San Angelo S21003-1. And holy cow, I almost forgot to weigh it. All right, let's see what it is. I'm not going to guess this time. It is 3.37 ounces. Very lightweight. I'm telling you what, this is going to be a good one. We'll check out the action ergos here in just a second. By the way, I hope you're having a fantastic day. And if your day's just starting or just ending, I hope it's going to be or was. And if it wasn't, well, you know what? Tomorrow's another day, and it's going to be a good one. Oh, man, that has such a nice snap. All right, let's put it up next to a couple other knives, and then we'll do some more of that. Now, the question is, do you have a QSP Penguin? You knew I was going to bring it out. Everyone should have a QSP Penguin, right? If not, just for the size comparisons. But here is the QSP Penguin. Here's the Sativian ST103. Ooh, yeah, look at that. We're already right in that range. This is going to be such a good one. Whenever I see a blade like this, it just calls to me. It's like, hey, I was made to slice and dice. And you know what this is? The KIZER Towser K. And I'm going to bring out one of the Civivi favorites, the Civivi Riffle. Ooh, yeah, look at that. So it has good length, nice size handle, almost a 3.5-inch blade. I mean, where's the complaints, right? And you know what this is? The Spyderco Tenacious, my gateway knife, and ooh, one of my favorites. Absolutely love this, the Vosteed Nightshade. And by the way, I will put links in the description to all of these knives. I have discount codes, affiliate links, all that fun stuff. It's always in the description. Every one of these knives will be there, and you can click on it, go look at it, check it out, or whatever. Now let's do two more. Just two, and then I'll stop. And oh my goodness, this one is in my running for best close, best budget lock button. Best button budget lock? Yeah, that's a mouthful. This thing, oh my goodness, this is the Sencut Saxy. I absolutely love it, and it's very sexy. And here, speaking of budget knives, here's the Petrified Fish PF818, and this one is a really good one too. So there you go. Hopefully you have one of these and you have an idea of how small or big this knife is compared to your hand. And speaking of which, I'm going to show you how big my hand is right now. Are you ready for this? Oh, yeah, it's nice. And you know what? I have the feeling, see there, it's a little tight. I have the feeling it was just a little over-tightened at the factory. But after we take this apart, I guarantee that is going to fall a lot better. So right out of the box, it is not drop shutty. And man, oh man, this jimping is fantastic. Look at that. It just grabs my finger. You're not going to miss it. You're not going to slide off of this flipper tab at all. So push button works well. Oh yeah, that's so nice. Left-handed, it's going to be the same. Oh, I love this jimping. I'm going to give you one quick look because sometimes I don't stop or slow down enough to let you look. Look at it. They went all the way around. I mean, would you look at it? Just look at it. Oh yeah, nice and flippy and comfortable. Definitely a two-handed knife. Pass-through is perfect. The jimping on that pass-through is just right. The size of my hand, 4 inches from here to here, 3.5 from here to here, and from the bottom of my palm to the tip of my middle finger, 7.25. And let's see how she looks. Oh yeah, plenty of purchase. Wait a minute, hold up. Wait, what? No hot spots. I recently did one that I was like, oh, hey, this one, no hot spots at all. That pocket clip is not getting me. And the hammer grip, nothing. Traditional grip, I could just barely tell there's a pocket clip there. It's not biting me whatsoever. And look how this fits my hand. My thumb just falls right onto the jimping. I would say a nitpick would be, I wish the jimping came out a little farther, because if you look, and it depends on the size of your hand. If your hand's the size of mine, or if your hand's bigger, you have plenty of room for another finger. Maybe you have maybe you have 6 fingers. You can put your 6th finger on there, right? Or if you got some big old chubby fingers, you're good to go. But see where my thumb falls? I just wish it had a couple more jimps. Like KIZER did recently, they added more jimping. That's just my preference. If it's going to have jimping, give me a little bit more. But it does. Now up here, if I'm holding it back farther, wow, it locks my thumb into place. Up here, still locked, but you know, that's just a personal preference. Utility cutting is going to be good all day long. The tip goes right down to the surface. Look how comfortable. Yes. I mean, I could tell when I saw this knife, I was like, ooh, look at that blade. Ooh, ooh, yes. I mean, it just flows. And how about sharpening? Your plunge grind kind of just disappears in there. So I think we're good to go for sharpening. The plunge grind, I think, actually kind of just disappears right at the sharpened edge. But it looks like we're going to be a little bit safe. You could put a piece of tape there and not scratch up the edge if you're trying to make it look pretty. But this is going to be a work knife. It's like 44 bucks. I don't think you're going to be that worried about aesthetics. So let's break it down, take it apart real quick, see if it smooths out, and we'll come back for final thoughts. Everything I use to take my knives apart is all in the maintenance section in the description of every video. You can go there to check it out. And you know, if you want to see how do you get this or what it is, this is a Weehaw stubby. Definitely get you one of these. You'll want one of these, the rubber. And then if you want you a whole set, look at that. I've already got them out. This comes with different sizes. You'll be set. You'll be ready to go. And I might as well tell you, on top of recommending that, I also recommend you get a Weehaw bit set. That way you have a backup driver. If you're starting out, that way you'll have 2 drivers, 2 sets. You'll be good to go. And there'll be times when you might need it. All right, but besides that, let's get inside this knife and see what it looks like. And a little tight. It's a little tight. I don't know that that's a bad thing. All right, is my pivot spinning, or is it wanting to come out this side? It's just kind of moving. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Is it wanting to come out this side? What's going on? We got turnage. Well, here in a second, you'll know which side you should go from. It's turning. What is going on here? All right, I'm going from the show side because the show side seems to be the one that wants to let go. I mean, just let go. Let it go. Nope, don't sing it. Wow, this thing is taking its good old time. Okay, so, all right. This one, you take apart from the show side. Well, at least the non-clip side as far as it comes from the factory. And there's your screw dad, looking very nice, very, very nice. Okay. Most of the time, in my experience, they come apart on this side. But hey, you know, I'll take it. Coming apart on this side means we don't have to take the pocket clip off, right? So I'm doing this the slower way. I do have a faster bit driver, a Get Good screw bit driver that is faster than doing this. And I will show you, since we're using T8s, when I use this CRKT bit driver, I can actually spin because the back of it is magnetic and it's, you know, it's a little spinny spin. A lot easier because you can just spin it. So this means you only have to take out 3 screws. And I'm being a non-nimble fingered person today. So before I forget, on Friday nights, make sure you come out and hang out at Beez Blades live at the Hive. All right. 8:15 to 11:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or Daylight Time, whatever. It's Eastern Time on the east side. Here we go. Oh yeah, coming. Man, look at that. No wonder it's so lightweight. That is very nice. Very, very nice. All right, so there's that, and then there. Look at that. See how easy that is to clean? And I have links to these cloths, and I just have some alcohol, some rubbing alcohol on there. And let me give you a look at what it looks like. A look? How about a look-see? And there's your ceramic ball bearings. A little bit of lint. That'll clean off, but I bet you it's going to smoothen out. There's your stop pin right there. And you can see when the blade comes around, it hits right there. And we'll pop this bad boy off. Are you going to pop off? Pop, straight pop off. All right, so you can see the open side is facing towards the blade. And it's the same with this one. The open side's facing towards the blade. I don't know that really matters much. People ask me, and I just like to, just personal preference, I like to put it back together how I found it. But, you know, sometimes I put them in backwards, and I probably couldn't tell. But that's the nice thing about fidgeting with knives. And you know, something I just thought of that I don't mention a lot. Sencut, I'm sure they have the same customer service that Civivi does, because it's, you know, kind of this, it's the Civivi and We is their parent company. But Civivi has a United States, I don't know, what do you call it, like warranty office, and they are absolutely fantastic to work with if you ever have an issue. I only had one time way back when I started my channel, and they were like, oh yeah, you know, it wasn't like I was getting any kind of special treatment. It was, oh sure, yeah, we'll fix it, send it to us. And it was very nice experience. All right, just getting this cleaned out. Get you some doodads. If you're new to the channel, go to the description. You can get you a bunch of these doodads. You'll see what I use it for here in just a second. But all in all, there's your knife. That's what the whole thing looks like. I'm just gonna wipe off these ceramic bearings and give you a quick up close look real quick, because you know I love my bearings. There you go. Would you look at it? Oh, I love them. I don't know what it is about ceramic bearings. Well, just bearings in general. You know, I've had steel bearings and ceramic bearings. Ceramic bearings seem to work a little better in my opinion. All right, I'm going to get some KPL. This is, KPL stands for Nice Pivot Lube. This is the original, and I have 10% off for KPL. And do I really need to say that the link's in the description? I mean, you know, if there's a link, I probably have it. Just saying. I'm just putting a little bit on there, a little bit in here, a little bit in there, a little bit over here, and a little bit in there. And you know what? Just looking at the pivot, is the pivot D-shaped by any sense of the imagination? No, the P is not D-shaped. It is not D-shaped, which is usually very helpful. But let's put this dude on here. See there? Got him on there, and I'm just putting a little bit of chicken grease. Not really. But make sure you stop by the Hive, and I want to give a shout out. Everyone that's driving right now, a lot of people drive and listen to Beez Blades to work or on the way home. So I hope you had a fantastic day, or you're going to have a fantastic day. Make sure you keep your eyes on the road. If there's something you want to see, you can always see it later. But make sure you come Friday night and hang out at the Hive stream with us. It is so much fun. You will discover that there is a place to be. It is the place to be on Friday nights. So this is the stop pin. There it is. I'm just going to put it back in its home. And shout out to all the truckers, and shout out to all of our servicemen and women that have served and are still serving. All right, so there's that. Where's my other? There it is. There's my other doodad. All right. So let's see if the, oh, you know what I almost forgot? I almost forgot the KPL heavy. Almost. Whoa, how about that? Man, I barely remembered. So I'm going to put some KPL right here. And is this here? Ooh, there we go. Let's see if I can pay attention. Too broke to pay attention. Boy, that is a very squiggly line. It'll work though. It will definitely do the trick. All right, let's put that dude in there, and that'll help keep that detent ball all nice and looby-doobed up. You know, keeping in just typical fashion. When I'm going to do a unboxing and what do you call this? A disassembly or breakdown, as people like to call it. If it's a Sencut or Civivi or one of the popular brands, you know, I'm like, oh, I know this one's going to probably be pretty easy. And I don't really worry about it too much. You saw that was not difficult whatsoever. And you don't have to take your knives apart. A lot of folks will have a knife 20 years and never take it apart. You know, and then again, there's a lot of us knife nerds that the first thing we do when we get a knife is take it apart, clean it, you know, see if the action improves. You can kind of adjust the pivot a little bit, make the action a little smoother, a little bit smoother. And these are all going back in nice and clean like. Very nice, very nice. And ooh yeah, I just thought of something. Make sure you leave a comment in the video. It could be about anything. It could be, you know, what do you think about this knife? Or what you had for breakfast, or how your day's going, or anything like that. Because I do random, what do you call it? I'm losing my words. I'm paying attention, making sure I don't strip any screws. I do the random comment pickers for giveaways on the live stream. Oh, and I do not have my pivot tightened down at all. Oh yeah, we're still loosey-goosey. Okay, now I've got it tight. And let's see if we're centered. And we are not, and my blade is still loose. So this is a perfect example of why you need two sets of everything. I had to put a T8 on this side and a T8 on this side and tighten it down a little bit more, and that fixed my problem. Now it's solid. Now it is dead centered, and the action, Oh, it is definitely improved. Let's go to the big screen. So the Sencut San Angelo, what do I think about it? Well, I can tell you this, that now that we've taken it apart, the action has improved to like 90%. It is not falsetty, but wow, I don't know what it was about cleaning it out or putting it back together. I think maybe it was just a little too tight from the factory. So the action is really great. The jimping, fantastic. Jimping, fantastic. Pass through, absolutely great. I don't have to dig my thumb in there. Good on the pass-through. Nitpicks, I wouldn't mind a little more of a sharpening choil, but remembering this is only in the $44, $45 price range, you know, take it or leave it. Major plus, it has a reversible deep carried pocket clip. That is absolutely awesome. One other drawback would be the fact that we do not have a D-shaped pivot, and that's what my issue was, is I had to use a T8 on both sides. Now, they might say, well, you're not supposed to take your knives apart. Well, yeah, well, if you're a knife nerd, that's what we do. But regardless of that, now you know that if you do take it apart, you may need a T8 on both sides to get it tightened down properly. But it works great. The price is absolutely spot on. I love the blade steel. I love 9CR18 MOV. Strops up well, sharpens up well. It's a great steel. I love this tall, flat grind. Oh, yeah, loving it. So I'm curious, tell me what you think about it. You like this knife? You even interested? You don't even have to be. You just might be like me and you like knife content. You like checking out new knives, seeing what's out there, seeing what's available. But you know what? Go check out this video. You're really going to like that. And you already know the spiel. If you don't like it, go check out that one. But until I talk to you in the live streams or see you in the chats or see you at the Hive stream, remember, live life in the present, keep a Band-Aid handy, and don't cut yourself.